Thanks for coming this morning. All right, so let's go ahead and start our practice because I have a tendency to go long if I'm not watching it. So just to start, sit up nice and tall, so whatever you are sitting on, sit up nice and tall, root down through your sit bones. Take some long, deep inhales. And I like to start by exhaling through my mouth, but if you're ready to go with the Ujzai Pranayama, go ahead and do that. Inhaling in through the nose and out through the nose. Just the idea is to bring your awareness to your breath, to the fullness of your breath. And as you continue to deepen your breath, on the exhale, let go of some tension, usually in your eyes, your jaw, your shoulders. Just let that melt away. Let's do 2 more breaths. Do that last exhale, just bring your chin to your chest, still sitting up nice and tall. Bring your right ear to your right shoulder. And then back through your center, left ear, left shoulder. And then let's again connect the breath, inhaling in one direction and exhaling as you come back. Go with your own breath. If you have a spot that's a little resistant, then just kind of hang out there for a moment or two. Coming back to center, go ahead and blink your eyes open. Sit up nice and tall, and let's bring the arms up and over. Lengthening to the sky, bring your right arm down and lift and open to the side. Trying to keep the right shoulder still integrated into the socket. And then bring it back up. Inhale, lengthen both sides of your waist. And exhale. And then just with your own breath, go from side to side. Let's get a little bit of opening. So it's 8:30 my time. So I know 10:30 Eastern. And in the UK, I believe it's 2:30. So we've got people coming from mid-afternoon. Go ahead and bring your arms up. We're going to do a little shoulder stretch here. So cross your hands, but flip your palms towards each other and then clasp your hands. Try to bring your arms by your ear line. As you inhale, lengthen up. As you exhale, you're just going to pull your shoulder blades together and bend the elbows slightly. Inhale, reach, and exhale. One more inhale, and exhale. Release your hands, shake out your arms, and we'll come into tabletop. And if you haven't already, it's always a good thing to place your weights at the top of your mat, kind of off your mat. Let's start with Chakravakasana. Knees together, hands wide. Drop your head again. You can tuck your toes. Find some movement from side to side. And then bringing it around. This is one of those exercises that I really personally appreciate in a practice to start. And then bring it around to some big circles once you feel a little bit looser. Stir the pot organically. Any other movements that feel good? And then the next time you come towards your heels, flip your toes under, reach your fingertips forward and just extend here. Walk your hands back, and then we'll spend just a moment or two on the toes. So you don't have to put your whole weight on your toes, but just a little bit. Go ahead and extend the hands behind you, clasp them. Start by pressing the knuckles to the floor, and then start to lift. Keep your neck nice and neutral. And then go ahead and come off your toes, roll out your ankles, point and flex. We'll come into a narrow child's pose here, bringing your hips to your heels. And then maybe the hands can come up a little bit more towards the sky. Go ahead and release your hands down by your hips. Just for a moment here. And then we'll walk it back out, coming into an aligned tabletop. Bringing your knees underneath your hip bones, wrists under shoulders, and then really spread your fingers. We'll go through the cats and cows, bringing the Ujzai Pranayama. So in through the nose, drop the belly, chin up. Soft seal the lips, and then exhale, tuck and round. Audible exhale. Inhale, open up. Exhale, tuck and round. One more. Inhale, open up. And exhale. All right, go ahead and come to tabletop. Let's do the wrist work right now. So flip the fingertips towards you. If that's too much, you can always go a little bit more to the sides. And then rock back and forth. Hold that stretch in the wrists, and then get into the fingers by bending your elbows. All right, from here, you can roll out your wrists. If there's another wrist exercise that you do before your down dogs, go ahead and do that. This is kind of my routine. You can fan out your fingers, spend a moment or two on the tops of your hands. All right, now we're going to do a variation of spinal alignment before we come to down dog. So as you inhale, you'll extend your right arm high, left leg back, just like a normal spinal alignment. Draw your navel up and in. This time though, we're going to cactus the leg and bring the left knee to the shoulder. So inhale as you reach, exhale, cactus the right elbow, left knee towards the left shoulder. Inhale, lengthen, always keeping the navel tucked in. Exhale. 3 more. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Last one, inhale and exhale. Bring your right hand down, extend your left leg back, just pressing down into your toes. You can stay with the right knee down or bring your right knee up. Bring your right knee back down. We're just going to do one side stretch here. So kickstand the right foot out so the toes are just off your mat. And we'll just do the left arm up over the ear line, just this side. We're not going to come up to gate. Spin the ribs towards the sky, lengthen from toes to fingertips. And then let's come back to tabletop. All right, this time it's right arm forward. No, left arm forward, right leg back. That didn't feel right. All right, navel up and in again. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, cactus it out. Inhale and exhale. Last 3. Inhale, navel in, and exhale. Last 2. Inhale. Last one. Bring the left hand down, press into the right toes. Maybe lift up that left knee, really stretching your left or your right calf. Then bring the knee back down. Swing the left foot out. Side body stretch. So it's just like a modified side plank, but we're using it to really elongate the right side of the body. All right, come back to tabletop. Now set up for your first down dog. Setting your foundation, your hands, tucking your toes, pedal it out. Movement here. Organically coming in, probably this, maybe the first down dog of the day. Sliding the shoulders back away from your ears. So one big thing I see a lot in downward facing dog is this rounding of the upper back. Actually, it's the entire back. So if you have a student doing this rounding, make sure that they bend their knees. Really find that length in the spine. That's the beauty of down dog. So you don't have to have straight legs. All right, so everybody bend your knees. Press your torso towards your thigh bones. Expand through your collarbone. Walk your hands to your feet, and you might want to even widen the stance more. We're going to come to Ragdoll. So I'm going to set it up, thumbs to the hip crease, pelvis pulls back. And then I always like to start with my torso touching my thigh bones, then root down through the four corners of my feet, and then opposite elbows. And I always keep my knees a little bit bent. Play around, just notice, being aware of where you put your weight on your feet is important. It can cause a lot of imbalances in your body if you have tendencies that you don't correct. My tendency is always on the outside edge of my feet, so no matter what pose I'm in, I have to be aware of that and try to bring more weight on the inside corners. Couple more breaths here. If you want to sway, sway. Coming back to center. Just let gravity pull you down. Hands to the floor, and then we'll just walk it out. We're going to come into a high plank position. You can stay on your feet or come to your knees. Push the floor away. Right, so you want to protract the shoulder blades. The opposite is this, which we don't want to do, that retraction. Push into the floor. Come onto your toes and lower all the way down. All right, we're going to do a little bit of a Cobra variation, but the same principles of Cobra. You're going to bring your toes down, right? Feet are hip width. As you inhale, reach your arms forward. As you exhale, cactus the arms. Try to use your upper back more than your lower back here. Inhale, reach. Exhale. Inhale, reach. And exhale. Two more. Inhale. And exhale. Last one. It's hard to talk doing this. Bring it up. Hold it here. Keep your core engaged. Try to use the upper back more than your lower. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and come up into, well, you can shift back to child's pose for a moment if you want. We're going to come back to tabletop and do one more shoulder stretch before we come into sun A's. So tabletop position, right arm high, thread it underneath, palm up, sink onto the shoulder. Make sure your neck is comfortable. You can stay here or extend the arm forward. Then walk this left hand back. We'll come back just like we came in. Arm up, and then back to tabletop. Let's do the other side. Left arm high, Thread it underneath, palm up, sink onto the shoulder. Reach the right arm forward. So a nice shoulder stretch, also a nice twist to start the practice. And walk your right hand back, left arm high. All right, so let's come back to downward dog. Let's go through a couple sun A's, and then we'll come into sun B. So inhale here, bend the knees, look forward, step to the top of your space. Bring your fingertips to your shins, inhale, lengthen, exhale, fold. Flip the palms to rise up, Urdhva Hastasana, inhale. Let's bring the hands to the heart space, exhale. Inhale up, exhale, swan dive, forward fold, so keeping a flat back, to fold, halfway lift, plant your hands, step or float, high plank, toes or knees, chaturanga or come all the way down, up dog or cobra, so up dog is the thigh bones lifted, to downward facing dog. So any variation of vinyasa is perfect. One more, inhale. Bend the knees, step to the top. Fingertips to the shins, lengthen, inhale. Exhale your breath and fold. Root to rise, inhale up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift. Plant your hands. If you're jumping, make sure you land with bent elbows. High plank, chaturanga or lower down. Up dog or cobra to downward facing dog asana. Surya Namaskar B. We're going to inhale the right leg high, bend the right knee and open the right hip. Feel that nice stretch to the right side body. Try to be pressing equally into your hands. You can do some knee circles if you want. Juicing up the right hip joint. Then hold that open hip position. Inhale. Bring your knee to your nose. Hollowing out the belly. Inhale, right leg high. All the way through to low lunge this time. Always can use your right hand to bring your foot forward, right? All right, from here, find a little bit of movement. This first down dog, or this first low lunge can be a little bit dramatic. So go ahead and drop your left knee, walk your hands up to your right, and then lengthen your side body. Inhaling the arms up. Right hand grabs your left wrist, lengthen up, and then over to the right. Bring your arms back up. Inhale, maybe a little baby back bend here. You can cactus the arms, navel to spine. Bring the hands on either side of your right foot and come to a pyramid variation. Back foot's at a 45-degree angle. Once you're here, pull the right hip back, left hip forward, lengthen, and then fold. Your right knee doesn't have to be straight to feel your hamstring. And it's always, this side I'm pretty good. My right hamstring's more flexible than my left. But on the other side, I might need to use a block. So if you need to use blocks or something to elevate your hands, do that. In 3, we'll come back to low lunge. 2 and 1. Come back to low lunge. Bring your left hand under your left shoulder. Inhale the right arm high. Twisted low lunge. Be super strong in your back leg. Let's do some back strokes here. And then switch directions. I always wonder if you guys can hear my shoulder cracking. All right, hold that position. Inhale. As you exhale, walk it all the way around to your side. Prasarita. Bring the feet parallel. And however you want to come into this posture. You can walk your hands underneath. You can just fold here, grab the outsides of the feet. But let's find some length in the hamstrings. For Forever trying to find some length in the hamstrings. All right, go ahead and walk your hands under your shoulders. Let's work the hamstrings again. Bend the right knee, come onto your left heel. Now if you have knee issues, you're gonna stay up nice and high. All right, you can stay right here. If you want, you can come all the way down. Leaning into the left hamstring. And the more you curl up the toes, the more you're gonna get into that hamstring. Let's come back to center. And then bend the left knee. Again, you'll get a nice hamstring stretch up high, or you can come all the way down. All right, let's come back to wide leg forward fold. From here, navel to spine, let's turn the toes slightly out. Right hand to your right hip, left hand to your left hip, come on up. Extend your arms up. Gotta squat, hands to heart, sink. All right, earlobes over shoulders, shoulders over hips. A couple times here. Inhale, reach. Exhale, sink. One more, inhale. Pull up through the kneecaps and exhale. All right, transition here. Inhale to star, and then warrior two to the front of your mat. So you're turning your back foot parallel to the back of your mat, right toes forward, right? Shoulders back and down. So my shoulders and hips are facing you. Right? Inhale, straighten the front leg, palms touch. Exhale, look over your right knee, warrior two. One more, inhale and exhale. This inhale, hold the base, reach forward, inhale, and as you exhale, elbow to knee or hand to the floor, extended side angle. Open the left side body. From here, we're going to transition to twisted low lunge. So what you do is you drop the left hand down, pivot onto your toes, then bring your right arm high. Feel free to stay here. If you want a little more depth, you're going to fall onto the knife edge of your left foot, come onto the edge of the right foot, and reach behind you. Let's come back around. High plank. Let's go through your vinyasa to downward dog. Reset. Here we go, left side. Inhale, left leg high, bend the knee, open the hip. That nice stretch all along the left side body. And then a few circles. Inhale. As you exhale, hug the knee into your nose. Inhale, left leg straight back. This time all the way through. And again, you can use your left hand to help your foot forward. Feet on their own lanes. Find a little bit of movement here. Coming back to your crescent or your low lunge, drop your right knee. Hands to the left knee, lengthen through the spine, lengthen through the side body, bring the arms up. This time your left hand's gonna grab your right wrist, lengthen to the sky, up and over. Come on up, inhale. Cactus the arms, press the hips forward as long as you're not feeling any pain in the lower back. Hands down, pyramid fold. So we're keeping the right foot at a 45-degree angle. So you'll have to pull the left hip back, otherwise you're gonna have wonky hips. Left hip back, right hip forward. Lengthen on your inhale and hinge and fold on your exhale. If your left leg is close to straight, it is helpful if you pull up through your kneecap, you're going to engage your quad. More stability and also less pressure on your hamstring, that connection, sit bone to hamstring. All right, in 3, we're going to come to low lunge, 2 and 1. Step it back, right hand planted, left arm high, strong through the back leg, back stroke.
And then freestyle. Back around front. And this seems more like butterfly. Arm to the sky. Good. Walk it all the way around. I'm going to face you to wide leg forward fold again. So this time, let's just grab the outsides of the feet. See if we can get a little bit more. Now walk the hands under the shoulders, but we'll bring the hands to down dog. Walk your hands out. Set your foundational down dog hands, then pressing the weight into your heels. Press your chest through your shoulders. So we're really trying to squeeze the shoulder blades together. Find that stretch in the middle of the upper back. All right, let's walk it back under the shoulders, halfway lift. Come around so you're left into low lunge, so your left knee is leading. And I forget where we're going. Oh, I know. Come back to wide leg forward fold. I almost forgot. All right, toes in. Right hand to your right hip, left hand to your left hip. Sorry, guys. Come all the way up to stand. Inhale to star. Exhale, squat. One more. Inhale and exhale. All right, inhale to star. Now warrior two to the back of your mat, where your left knee is leading. Good. Straighten the front leg, palms touch, gaze up, inhale, exhale, warrior two, gaze over the left fingers. One more, inhale, and exhale. Next, inhale, track forward, extended side, elbow to knee or hand to the floor, right hand to the sky. Opening the right side of your body. All right, transitioning, right hand down, come onto your back toes, left hand high, so we're back in the twist. Stay here or fall onto the knife edge of your right foot. Reach the back wall. And then back around, low lunge. I'll have you step to the top of your space. Inhale halfway. Exhale, fold. All right, so we're warmed up. Grab a drink. We're going to start at the top of the mat section. And I'm going to use my 3 pounds. All right, so 3 pounders, we're going to start with double squats. Bring your weights to your shoulders. You can use 5 pounds if you want to, or always no weights an option. Feet a little wider than hips. Double squat. Make sure your squat technique is good. Send the hips back. We're going to go double squat and come up. That's level 1. Level 2 is to reach the arms overhead and pull down. So they're not resting on the shoulders. They're hovering above. Good. Bring the breath. Inhale here. Exhale, press it up. Inhale. And it's always an open mouth exhale, right? Take a look at your knees. Make sure they're not pressing inward. They should stay about in line with your toe next to your big toe. Keep going. The depth of this squat just depends on your knee health, right? You can always be right here as long as you're sitting back. Give me 8, 7, 6, 5. In 4, we're going to stay in the low point. 3, 2, and 1. All right, come down. Bring your weights to your heart. We're going to transition, and we're only going to the right side. So it's a squat. You're going to lift up onto the left toe and twist to the right. Squat, right. Squat. Now make sure when you're twisting here, you have this whole corset area locked in. Think about drawing your ribs together. Inhale. Give me 8, 7, 6, 5. Good, looking good. 3, 2, good job, and 1. All right, shake it out. Find a nice athletic stance. Got one more exercise up here. You can cross the weights if you want. This is called around the world. So nice athletic stance, knees are soft, core is engaged. Bring the arms to the right again. Now behind your head and to the left, back to center. Right behind your head, left, back to center. Good, breathe. You're really locked in here, so your hips aren't moving, your waist is moving. And your arms and your shoulders. Reach behind the head, reach. One other thing I want you to be aware of is don't wing out your elbows. Keep them nice and tight. 5 more. Breathe. 3. Last 2. Last 1. All right, set your weights at the top of the mat. Go ahead and come to a mountain pose. Weights are down. I'm gonna grab a quick drink. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Plant your hands. Go through your vinyasa to downward dog. Inhale the right leg high to low lunge. Now I'm going to fold my mat over because you're going to come into Crescent Moon. Left knee down. So if you want to fold your mat over, go ahead and do so. Slide this back. Or one of my students always has double mats, and that's a really good idea. All right, so we're coming into Crescent Moon. You're going to use one weight in your left hand. Your right knee is forward. Start like you're going to do a hammer curl, so the numbers are up. Ears are over hips, shoulders over hips. All right, so from here, bring the weight to your shoulder, to the sky, and then tricep. I'm using a 5 pound, and then we backtrack. So it's a hammer curl, press, tricep, shoulder, and down. Shoulder, press, shoulder, hammer curl. Shoulder, oops, I forgot the tricep. I need to slow down. Slower the better. Tricep. And again, don't wing out the left shoulder. Okay, I'm going to face towards you so you can see a little better. So this exercise, talk about combination exercise. There's a lot going on in this pose. You have to stabilize. Tricep, bicep. Press. Shoulder. Core. Glute on the left side. Try not to swing. We got 5 more. Hang on. We're really going to burn out that muscle. This is a unilateral exercise. So make sure we're building strength equally on both sides. And I lost count. How about 3 more? 2. I think we're going to feel those. Last one. All right. From here, grab both your weights. I'm still using 5s. We're going to do biceps. You can load biceps a little more. Palms up. We're going to start just with bicep curls. We'll do about 10 of these total, and then we're going to add. All right, so again, brace your core. Good posture. Shoulders are over your hips. In 3, we're going to add on 2 and 1. Bring your arms to a 90-degree angle, right? Reach forward, pull back, bicep curl to a 90. Reach, pull back, down. 90-degree bicep, reach, pull back, squeeze the shoulder blades, and down. 5 more, reach, really brace yourself. 3, All right, so that's it for that. But let's undo our mat. If you folded it. We're gonna come to pyramid from here. So keep your weights within reach to your hands. Come to that pyramid with the left foot at a 45-degree. Now I don't want a straight leg here, the right leg. Bend it a little bit. I'm still using my fives. You're gonna do embrace your core, reverse fly. Bring it up and down. Right knee's a little bent, core is locked in, chest is lifted. Really squeeze the shoulder blades. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, I'm switching to my 3-pounders. Turn to the side. Optional. If you have a block, you can put the block underneath your right foot. And we're coming into that goddess squat. Bring the weights to your hips. Find your alignment. So we're not hinged forward here. We're standing straight up. Reach it down and pulse it here. And 10, we'll come up to the left toes. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Left toes. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now alternate toes to heel, toe to heel. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. All right, lose your block. Stay nice and low. Reach down. Your numbers, actually your knuckles are going to face me. Down and up. Down and up. 10, 9, pull up through the quads. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, chests are lifted, and 1. Stay low. Bring the weights in your right hand and then behind your thigh. Your left hand can be on your hip. You're gonna do your oblique, reach, and pull it up. And pull it up. Using both sides of your obliques, shortening the right side and lengthening. In 8, we'll go to pulses. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it here. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Switch sides. Stay low. Left hand behind, right hand to the hip. Here we go. It's a reach. Reach. Make sure that you don't lose that core control. What happens when you lose that connection is you put too much pressure on your lower back. All right, and 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stay low, pulse it here. 9, 8, 7, 6, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Separate the weights, shake it out. Let's come into warrior 2. Right knee leads, set your foundational pose, right? No wimpy warrior 2s. Tee out the arms. Level 1, you're just gonna close and open. Try to get the elbows to touch too. Elbows are at 90 degrees. You can add the leg if you want. Just add a little combination here. Squeeze in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. End in that T position. Bring the elbows to your hips and then palms up. Hold your foundational warrior 2. Reach out, pull in. Reach out, pull in. Squeeze the shoulder blades. 10, 9, 8. Chest is lifted. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. All right, last exercise here. Arms are out, palms up. Horizontal bicep curls. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Should be shaking, burning right now. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. All right, bring the weights in your left hand. You're gonna bring your elbow like extended side angle. Elbow to your knee. Reach down. We're not doing pullbacks though. So I'm using 6 pounds. Bring your elbows straight up, and then all we're gonna do is the nice, slow, controlled triceps. Press to full range, release. Exhale, inhale. 7, resist the urge to swing. 6, 5, it's so much easier to swing. 3, 2, and 1. All right, set your weights down. Go ahead and come into plank. Go through your vinyasa to downward dog. Jump or step to the top of your space, grab a drink, and we're gonna do the top of the mat again. All right, here we go. Feet a little bit wider than hips. We're gonna start with those squats. Hands come to hover above the shoulders. Sit the hips back, drive it up, right? So level 1, you're here. Level 2, reach it up, pull it down. Go at your own pace. Go with your own breath. All right, but we don't want to go super fast here. We just want to make sure everything's in alignment. Give me 10, 9, 6, 5, and 4, low point, 3, 2, and 1. I always like to get the heart rate up here. All right, come down, bring your weights together. Okay, now we're going to the left side. As you come up, twist to the left, back to your squat. Lock it in. Knit your ribs together. Breathe. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, shake it out. We're gonna go around the world. Athletic stance, right? So this is not an athletic stance. This is an athletic stance. Cross the weights. We're gonna go to the left. Reach behind the head, extend to the right, right? Chest. Reach behind the head, reach, chest, reach. So we're reaching to the left and the right, but we're switching directions from the other side. I'm not feeling very coordinated right now. Okay, bring it down. Reach behind the head, reach, chest. 5 more. And 3, core is locked in. Your waist is moving, but the hip points are staying square. Last 2. Last 1, all the way around. Awesome. All right, set the weights down. Let's do a stretch here from top of your mat. Inhale, mountain pose. Bring the hands to your heart. Inhale, mountain. Let's do a side bend. Right arm down and lift and open. Inhale up and open. All right, this time, one more time. Inhale up. Bring your left hand or left foot behind your right, and you can grab your right hand to your left just to get a little deeper side stretch. Come back to center, other side. Foot behind and stretch. All right, let's fold forward. Take your time. Halfway lift. You can go through your vinyasa or just meet in down dog. Take a breath here. Getting ready for the left side. Here we go. Inhale, left leg high. Low lunge. All right. You can fold your mat over to support your right knee. The weight will be in the right hand. Okay? Right hand. Start like a hammer curl. Nice and tall. Again, we don't want to be hinging forward here. You're using your core to brace yourself in your left foot. All right, hammer curl the shoulder. Shoulder press. Tricep back. Tricep up. Shoulder down. Shoulder up. Tricep up. Shoulder down. Shoulder up. Tricep up. Shoulder down. So we're not using any long levers in this exercise. You're always coming back to the midline, which happens to be the shoulder. Again, combination exercise, a lot going on here. Just try to make every move a movement, not a flow, not a swing. All right, we're almost there. We got 5, 4, 3. Neck is long. Try to take this out of your neck. 2. I'm feeling it. And 1. Woo! All right, grab your other weight. Heavier weights are good. Palms up. Biceps, full range. Biceps. So when you're doing a bicep curl, the exhale is when you're bringing the arms up. The inhale is when you're extending. And we always open mouth breathe when the weights are in our hands. In 5, we're going to add that little extension. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, elbows at 90. Reach towards me. Come back. In a bicep curl, but only to 90. Reach, pull back. Bicep, 90. Reach, pull back. 5, 4. With control, 3, 2. Hang on. Woo. And 1. Awesome. All right. Set those weights down. I'm grabbing my lighter weights. I'm wrapping my mat. Actually, I screwed that up. So we have to do, so come back to Crescent Moon. Okay? We're coming into that pyramid position. Left knee bent. We're going to do reverse flies. Navel in. Make sure this knee is bent. You're long through your spine. Reverse flies. I'm using 5s. 10, 9, navel in, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, woo, and 1. All right, now we're coming into horse. This time it's going to be the left foot is on your block if you guys have one. If not, you don't need one. So full foot on the block, weights to your hips, ears over shoulders. Here we go. Pulse it, So you're just coming up an inch, down an inch here. In 10, 9, 8, 6, and 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pop on your right toe. Chest lifted. Torso is upright. We're not leaning forward. In 5, we'll alternate. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Down and up. Down and up. Hang in there, you guys. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Stay low if you can. All right. Stay low. Knuckles face me. Pull it straight up. Straighten the legs. Yay. Down and squeeze. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's come to warrior 2. Left knee is leading, tee out the arms. Level 1, no legs. Level 2, bend and straighten. Try to get those elbows to touch. Again, neutralize your neck. In 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. From here, elbows in, palms up. Static, warrior 2. Reach out, pull it in. Reach out, squeeze the shoulder blades. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Last one here. By now, hopefully the arms are shaken. Maybe 10, 9, 8. If your alignment or your form are suffering, then just put the weights down. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. All right, weights in your right hand. Left elbow to your knee. Reach down first, elbows straight back. That's the starting point. Tricep kick here. And press. Release. 10, 9. Just try to do the same weight that you did on the other side. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. All right, grab a drink. Set your weights sort of in the middle of your mat. Then we're going to do a little bit of belly up core, then some side leg. All right. Come onto your back. One weight overhead, okay? Level 1, you're just gonna keep your shoulders and your head down, okay? So you bring the knees in, lower back draws down, right? So if in order to keep your lower back down, you have to bring your legs up, do that, okay? From here and out. Level 2, you're gonna lift your shoulders. Bring it in your head. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the legs straight up and down. Okay, again, the lower back stays down. 9, 8, 7, 6, lower back down, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come onto your left side body. So you can come onto that elbow. Bring a weight to your right thigh. Okay, so your knees are bent. Extend your right leg out. And we're just going to bring it down and up. Down and up. Flex the right foot. 10, 9, 8, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, hold that leg straight up, little pulses. And 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it there. Bend your knee, straighten it straight out. Bend forward. Bend out, bend forward. Bend out, bend forward. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, come onto your back, between sides. Come in like a butterfly, right? But we're gonna do bridge from here. So squeeze the knees together as you lift up and come down. You can use the weights at your hips if you want. Squeeze up and down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold it here. Little pulses. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, come onto your right side. Do this other side. Onto the elbow. Weight goes on the thigh. Left leg extended straight out. All right, bring it down and up. And up. Down and up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it up. Pulse it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Knees together. Extend the leg straight out on your mat. Bend the knee straight out. Flex the heel. Press. 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 Press forward. Press side. And 5. And 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. Awesome. All right, go ahead and come onto your back again. This time, a regular bridge. Feet are hip width, your fingertips can touch. Bring the weights to your hips, okay? I want you to engage your core here, not just use all the glutes. So core is engaged, you're gonna lift and lower. 10, 9, 8, 7, and 6. We'll hold the high point. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold the high point. All right, bring the weights up. So your palms are facing forward. We're just gonna pull down and up. Chest press here for 10, 9, 8, 7, keep those hips, don't let gravity win. Almost done. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, hold the weights up high, turn them and notch them out so they're touching. Now the hips come down, the hands go back. Just last 10 here. So it's a skull crusher, they call this. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. We are done with the weights. Woo, bring the knees into your chest. I'm gonna pull that off. Roll it out, maybe some figure 8, circles with the knees. And then let's come into a figure 4. Stretch our hips. So right foot over left. All right, draw your knee towards the front of your space. Flex your right foot. So you can thread the hand through, grab your knee. If you want to come to reclined half pigeon, you're going to hug your right thigh. Actually, it's not your right thigh, it's your right shin to your knee. I always bring my foot into my elbow crease. You can extend this left leg or bring it down. So either figure 4 or any version of reclined half pigeon. All right, wherever you are, if you're in half pigeon, you're going to slide your right leg over your left. Grab your right hand grabs your left foot. Left hand grabs your right. Don't let this left foot drive down. Keep them about the same height. And this is just reclined cow face. Pull towards you, stretching both sides of your hips. So again, don't let this foot fall down. Keep it lifted. All right, from here, release the hands, but hold the crossed legs. Tap the left toe on your mat. Cactus the arms out. Lower back down, inhale. Slowly release the legs to the left. You're going to keep the right shoulder down. If this is too intense, you can always put a block underneath your knees here for a little more support. Blocks are a wonderful tool. So aside from a yoga mat, my next purchase would be a block or 2. All right, let's come back up to center. Come back to Apanasana, knees into the chest, roll it out. We'll reset for the other side. Left over right. Again, either figure 4 or reclined half pigeon. Check in with your breath. When we get uncomfortable, it gets all choppy and short and shallow. Yoga has a wonderful way of making us be okay with being uncomfortable. I have 3 teenage boys and they make me uncomfortable every single day. So, all right, go ahead and slide the left leg over the right. And we'll go to reclined cow face, opposite hand, opposite foot. So on this side, this right leg wants to fall, don't let it. I have 2 kids that tell me absolutely everything. Oversharing, and then I have 1 that doesn't share anything at all. All right, release that. Bring your right foot down, right toes down. Tee out the arms. Inhale. And release slowly the legs to the right. And we're trying to keep this left shoulder down. Breathe into the sensation. Coming back up. Last, bring the knees into the chest. As always, if there's another pose you want to do, go for it. Otherwise, extend the legs straight up. Root down, melt the vertebrae into the mat. And then either just a normal happy baby, the thigh bones on the outside, hands on the inside, or if you want to find I'm liking this version where you bring your knees into your elbow crease and clasp the hands. Bring the thigh bones still on the outside of the ribs, but it helps me elongate my spine, but whatever version feels good to you. And then just briefly, because I'm sure I'm over, always feel free to complete your practice in Shavasana here, or any other restorative pose. But I want to be respectful of your time. Yeah, I'm over. So take your time. Again, I want to be respectful of your time. If you have to get on with the day, go ahead and meet me in a seat. If not, just stay in Shavasana, enjoy. From your seat, go ahead and bring your hands to your heart. It was a true honor to have you all present today. Thank you so much. Got a lot of people on today. I love it. Always let me know if you have questions or comments. You can email me. It's thepowerofyoga.marda@gmail.com. All right, guys. Thanks again. Bring your thumbs to your third eye, your center of intuition and light. Be strong, be kind, and be brave. Namaste.